Let's start at the very bottom. Private E1. A private is the lowest enlisted rank in the U.S. Marines. Essentially a recruit who's in the middle of their basic training. They're focused on learning how to follow orders, developing discipline, and performing basic duties. At this stage, they don't wear any rank insignia. After 6 months of service, they're automatically promoted to private first class, but it's important to note that a private is expected to give their all during this critical stage of their career. A private must demonstrate the qualities that will define them as a Marine, such as teamwork, endurance, and the ability to adapt quickly to a military lifestyle. Next, we have Private First Class, PFC. After completing basic training, a private is promoted to PFC, which is the first step towards a leadership role. At this rank, they're entrusted with more responsibility, carrying out assigned tasks while still learning the ropes. This is where Marines start showing what they're made of and begin applying the skills they've learned. This is also the point where a Marine's individual performance begins to really shine through, setting the stage for future promotions. PFCs are still considered junior Marines, but their work ethic and attitude are already being evaluated by their superiors. After PFC, the next stop is Lance Corporal, CPL. A Lance Corporal is the first enlisted rank where Marines begin to take on more of a leadership role. They're responsible for managing equipment, training new recruits, and starting to lead smaller teams. It's a big step up, and while they still follow orders, they start giving them as well. A Lance Corporal is expected to demonstrate leadership potential, show initiative, and contribute to the overall success of their unit. It's at this point that many Marines start realizing the depth of responsibility that comes with leadership in the Corps. Moving on to Corporal, CPL. A Corporal is a non-commissioned officer, or NCO, and this is where the Marine begins their true leadership journey. Corporals lead squads, manage smaller groups of Marines, and ensure everything runs smoothly. They're the backbone of the Marine Corps, helping to maintain discipline and morale among their subordinates. A corporal's role is crucial in shaping the next generation of Marines. At this stage, the Marine Corps places a significant amount of responsibility on them, including the ability to make decisions on behalf of their unit, showing that they can handle both leadership and tactical execution. Now, let's talk about the rank of Sergeant, Sextia. This is one of the most pivotal ranks in the Marine Corps. As a sergeant, Marines are responsible for leading a section or squad, ensuring their Marines are trained, ready, and operating efficiently. It's a significant leadership position that requires a solid understanding of Marine Corps values, discipline, and mission execution. Promotion to sergeant is competitive and requires exceptional performance. It's at this point that a Marine truly steps into a more formal leadership role, guiding others while taking on additional duties such as ensuring the safety and well-being of the squad or section. Next up is Staff Sergeant, SSGT. Staff Sergeants are more seasoned leaders, often in charge of several squads. They oversee and guide their junior Marines, focusing on professional development and ensuring units remain mission-ready. Staff Sergeants have gained significant operational experience, and they're expected to be highly proficient in their MOS and leadership abilities. Their role is more strategic, with a focus on coordinating efforts between different units and ensuring operational success. Staff Sergeants are vital to keeping their units functioning at peak performance. At Gunnery Sergeant, GISGT, we enter a higher level of leadership. Gunnery Sergeants manage even larger units, and their experience and expertise are indispensable. They're often the ones who ensure that their Marines are performing at the highest level. Their job isn't just about leadership, it's about creating an environment of excellence and professionalism. They're seasoned veterans, trusted to lead by example and teach others. Gunnery Sergeants take on a significant amount of responsibility, and their presence ensures that units are functioning efficiently, regardless of the challenges they face. Now we have Master Sergeant, MSS. SGT, and First Sergeant, First SGT. These two ranks are critical at the senior non-commissioned officer level. While Master Sergeants focus on technical expertise in a specific field, First Sergeants are the leaders who manage the welfare and discipline of the entire company. Both roles are vital in ensuring the Marine Corps runs like a well-oiled machine. Master Sergeants are experts in their areas, ensuring the technical knowledge within the unit is up to par. First Sergeants are crucial to maintaining order and discipline, often handling the day-to-day operations, and ensuring their Marines stay on track with their training and duties. Moving up to Sergeant Major Sergeant and Command Sergeant Major CSM. These senior NCOs have a huge responsibility. They are experienced leaders who advise on matters of training, discipline, and morale, often overseeing large sections of the Marine Corps. They're the ones who ensure the mission is carried out while maintaining the integrity of the corps. These positions demand not only leadership skills, but also a deep understanding of military strategy and the ability to guide Marines in even the most challenging environments. The highest enlisted rank in the Marine Corps is Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, SMMC. This rank holds the ultimate responsibility for the welfare of all enlisted Marines, acting as the senior enlisted advisor to the Commandant of the Marine Corps. The SMMC has unparalleled authority and is deeply involved in policy making and leadership decisions. This position requires years of experience, exceptional leadership skills, and a deep commitment to ensuring the success of the entire Marine Corps. The SMMC plays a central role in shaping the policies and standards that govern the enlisted Marines. Shifting to the officer ranks, we start with Second Lieutenant. Second Lieutenant? This is the entry-level officer rank. Second Lieutenants command a platoon and work alongside senior NCOs. They learn how to manage larger groups and execute orders. It's a huge step in leadership and a critical transition from enlisted to officer. Second Lieutenants are expected to be adaptable, ready to lead, and able to learn quickly. It's here that they begin developing their leadership style and learning to command. Next, we have First Lieutenant. A First Lieutenant may still command a platoon, but they're expected to take on even more responsibilities. They start gaining experience in staff roles, contributing to decision-making at higher levels of command. As First Lieutenants continue their career, they'll gain exposure to various operational areas and be prepared for higher command positions. Now, Captain. The Marine begins to command a company-sized unit, typically 150 Marines. Captains are responsible for planning, executing, and overseeing operations at the company level. This is where leadership and operational planning come together, and the captain must ensure everything is running efficiently and effectively. Captains are often tasked with strategic decision-making, ensuring that their Marines are adequately prepared for missions. Next, Major. Major is a significant leadership position. It serves as staff officers at the battalion level or higher, helping to coordinate large operations and manage resources. This is where the higher-level strategic planning becomes a core responsibility. Majors take on roles that involve complex decision-making and operational oversight, and their leadership extends across multiple units. Now we have Lieutenant Colonel. The Marine commands a battalion, which consists of around 1,000 Marines. Lieutenant Colonel are expected to execute and oversee operations at a very high level, shaping strategies and ensuring missions are carried out efficiently. The role of a Lieutenant Colonel involves overseeing logistics, personnel, and operational strategies, ensuring the success of every mission. Next up is Colonel. Colonel is the senior officer rank at the brigade level, responsible for large-scale operations. Colonels are seasoned leaders with extensive experience in strategic planning and management. They oversee significant portions of the Marine Corps, ensuring that their unit is operating efficiently and effectively. Now we have Brigadier General. Brigadier General is the first of the general officer ranks. It typically commands large divisions or oversee significant areas of the Marine Corps. They provide high-level leadership and strategic vision, making decisions that influence the direction of operations and military policies. Moving on to Major General. Major General takes command at the division level, overseeing up to 14,000 Marines. They play a critical role in both military operations and ensuring that the Corps strategies are executed effectively. Major Generals are the driving force behind the implementation of policies and strategies at the division level. Next, we have Lieutenant General. Lieutenant General, Marines oversee large commands, often at the combatant command level. They're responsible for top-level strategy, policy implementation, and military leadership. Finally, we reach General, the highest rank in the Marine Corps. A general commands the largest organizations and is responsible for overseeing the entire Corps, setting the direction for military strategy, and advising the highest levels of government. These are all the ranks in U.S. Marine Corps. From private to general, the path through the U.S. Marine Corps ranks is one of responsibility, leadership, and service. It's a journey of growth, where each step brings new challenges and opportunities. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more military insights. And if you want to learn about the ranks in the U.S. Navy, check out our video on Every U.S. Navy Rank Explained. Thanks for watching.